This is my manifestation secret. Without a doubt, feeling is the driving force of manifesting, and only by your ability to feel the reality of your visualizations will you be able to impress your subconscious mind effectively. But knowing this is one thing, applying it is a whole other thing. Like many people, I have struggled to feel the reality of whatever I was visualizing, but I discovered a powerful way to produce the feeling or emotion at will by creating an emotional trigger. This is how you create an emotional trigger. Step 1, become absolutely clear on what your desire is. Step 2, determine what this goal or desire means to you. Step 3, don't stop until you find out what this goal or desire means to you. Step number 4, repeat steps 2 and 3 until you find out exactly what this goal or desire means to you. I pray you get the point. You know you have discovered the emotional meaning behind your desires when you feel emotion, because meaning equals emotion. That's worth writing down. Meaning equals emotion. That's my manifestation secret. But this is not easy. It requires a deep level of introspection. It may take you days, in some cases weeks. I actually coach on this, and I can help my clients discover their emotional meaning behind their desires, usually in about 30 minutes to an hour. But discovering the emotional meaning behind your desires is well worth the effort. Every time you get close to the meaning, it produces emotion instantly. Use that meaning to craft a scene that implies your desire has already happened. This is your emotional trigger. Now use that emotional trigger within a deep meditative state. If you have done this correctly, I promise you, in your next meditation, it will be hyper real. You will feel that your desire has already happened. And I hear this from my students and my clients all the time. Listen to this story of somebody who I've actually coached. I'm going to withhold their name so they can remain confidential. But this is a person who came to me and they had a lack of clarity on what they wanted to do in their career. They wasn't sure if they should become an actor. They wasn't sure if they should remain in their corporate job. They had all this confusion. So I went in to figure out, well, what is the meaning behind it? Sounds like you want success, right? They wanted to be successful. That's ultimately what they wanted when they told me. So I said, okay, so we got to figure out, what does success mean to you? Why is it important for you to become successful? Whether that's through acting or remaining at your corporate place or doing all these things, what does that mean to you? And after a conversation for about an hour, we finally figured it out. And the answer actually shocked them. They didn't even realize that that's why they wanted to be successful. But it turns out what mattered the most to them, what means the most to them, is to see their parents enjoy life, even if it was for a moment. And their story goes like this: because their parents sacrificed so much, they sacrificed their happiness to survive and to raise their family. Growing up, they never saw their parents smile, enjoy themselves. They never saw them do it once. They were always just working or upset. They saw that, and it had a big effect on them when they were young. Now that they're older, what they want to do is to finally see them enjoy life. So they want to be successful enough to, 1, retire their parents, and then to 2, take them on a vacation. Any vacation, like to a beach or something. So we figured out what was the real meaning behind success, but then we went and made the emotional trigger, which is a scene or an affirmation that evokes the emotion using the meaning. So the scene that I crafted for this person was okay, they're successful, they've retired their parents, and they have just taken them on a beautiful vacation to some tropical island or some tropical place. And on one of the days during the vacation, they're on the beach watching the sun set. The temperature is perfect. They're enjoying a nice, cool drink. And the person is entranced by the ocean. And there's a moment where they kind of catch themselves and look over at their parents. And for the first time, they can look in their parents' eyes and see they're actually filled with happiness. They're enjoying themselves. See, some of you might be feeling some emotion from that, right? That's the point. That scene has so much meaning there. And meaning equals what? Meaning equals emotion. So for this person, that was very emotional. For them specifically. Why? Because it meant so much more to them because of their history with their parents. So that was an extremely effective emotional trigger for them. And for all of my clients and my students who apply this effectively, and trust me, it's not easy to figure out the emotional meaning. It takes work. But when you do, your meditation experience, when you use that emotional trigger, when you use that scene, wow. Expect the waterworks, you'll be crying. And I've never been so happy to make people cry other than when I started doing this type of work. So that's it. That's my manifestation secret. I actually have a class on this if you'd like to join my class. Most of my other videos, I haven't been posting the link, but I'll post the link under this video. You can catch the link to my next, whenever my next class is, you can join. I also have a mental manifesting workbook inside the description. Go ahead and pick that up. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. Go ahead and subscribe. You know you want to. This is Evan Yearwood. I'll see you tomorrow.